What's up, Internet? My name is Nerdy.
And I'm Clarus.
And this is the first of 4 straight Doctor Who Saturdays here at the Nerdy Nightly. That's right, we're watching The Giggle?
Doctor Who? What?
I think this is called The Giggle. Or no.
Oh.
No, The Star Beast. Number 3 is The Giggle.
Oh, okay. I was like, I
It's
don't
Star
know.
Beast, Wild Blue Yonder, The Giggle, and then Ruby Road.
Okay.
The Church on Ruby Road.
I usually don't look at the names of the episodes before I watch them.
Yeah. So this is going to be the first. We're going to have a Doctor Who reaction every Saturday until all 4 of these specials are done. Mm-hmm. The last time we reacted to an episode of Doctor Who, we didn't like it. But Chris Chibnall is no longer writing for the series, and so I'm happy. I do miss Jodie Whittaker, though.
Yeah. I adored her as a person and
Agreed.
an actress, and I've seen her in other things. Like, she is phenomenal. But unfortunately, I fell off of Doctor Who because I wasn't a fan of the writing of the show.
Yeah.
During her stuff, I think I maybe made like whatever episode was like Rosa Parks. After that one, I was like, you know what, I'm good.
I think I only saw 2 of her episodes. So then I also haven't seen all the Capaldi stuff. Jodie Whittaker brought me back. And I actually really like the Peter Capaldi stuff that I have seen.
There's good shit. There's weird fucking shit in there too, but yeah.
It started coming out when I was a touring actor.
Yeah.
And
I'm
having access to BBC shows on the road was a lot harder back then. Now, Doctor Who's on Disney Plus, which feels weird. But yeah, Russell T Davies is back. David Tennant is back. People are back. Ncuti Gatwa is going to be in this at some point. I don't really know when that happens, but I know that he is in a tank top and a kilt, and people are upset about it. So shall we watch The Star Beast?
Let's do it.
And hope that our love of Doctor Who is rekindled like a TARDIS every 3rd episode?
Yes.
Well, they crash them regularly.
It's normally when the Doctor regenerates, the TARDIS also gets a glow up, you know?
No, I don't mean like a new TARDIS. I mean that they crash the TARDIS and it is broken forever, like every 3rd episode. And then they're like, oh my God, through the magic of the Doctor's jizz, the TARDIS works again. That happens regularly.
You know what? I'm going to say that you're wrong.
No, I'm telling you right now, the TARDIS is broken constantly.
It gets broken, but it's like, but the Doctor's always like, she just needs time to figure it out, and then it's fine.
Sometimes there's that too. Yeah. This has been such a long intro. Did everybody leave? If you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com. We haven't even finished the intro.
Wow.
Go to patreon.com/nerdynightly to watch the whole thing. But for now, stay here because you're already here, and the Star Beast is about to be the Earth Beast.
And like good Brits, we have tea.
We do have tea, yes. Good old twinings. Twinnings? I actually don't know how that word is pronounced.
And her name was Donna Noble.
The best duo.
Finally.
She had to forget everything she ever knew.
This green screen work is so aggressive.
Literally the most tragic episode.
Right.
She will die.
And now I've got a nice life with a nice fella and a nice house.
She had a crazy life.
Yeah.
About to break.
I think the story hasn't ended yet.
When you accidentally open your selfie cam. Okay, first of all, I love that Donna has a type.
Yeah. She does.
The Star Beast wasn't this? No, that was the Star Whale. Never mind.
The cuts between him on an aggressive green screen and her sitting at a table
Very strange.
in her background was a choice that I don't personally love.
It feels like Doctor Who.
It does feel like Doctor Who. I just like having them back.
I'm so excited.
I do feel like that was a smart choice in terms of there's a lot of backstory between those two.
Yes.
But it's also been, what, like 9 years? I think you had to do something like that.
It might be more than 9. It might be over.
This looks like a bar that we would go to.
I think it might be like 12 years.
No.
Yeah, because Doctor Who rebooted 2005.
But Dr. Donna was his 2nd season.
Yeah, so I think that was 2008?
Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
Do you mind?
That was very funny.
I said, never trust a man with a goatee. He looked like he'd been stuck in a drain pipe. I said to
What a start.
Crashing, but watch me stack correctly.
I don't think.
That's not a plane!
How do you always manage to miss everything?
Because otherwise she'll die.
You can wear a suit that tight up to the age of 35 and no further.
It does not fit him, to be fair.
Grandmaster of the knowledge.
That says Grand Mistress.
Catch up.
Catch up. That's fun. And our first allons-y.
She's fine.
After the accident.
She's not fine.
Oh, it was her fault.
She's been fine.
£6 million. Gone.
Why did she do that? Oh, next left.
They were like, we're not gonna ease into this. We're going.
All hands on deck.
I want a red perimeter.
They just arrest the cameraman, but leave his camera rolling for the arrest.
They are on a tight schedule.
They do kind of look like their outfits kind of look super troopery. He looks like he hasn't really aged that much, which pisses me off.
I know. How does he do it? If you are David Tennant's dermatologist, give me a call.
I think even his dermatologist couldn't help you with what you have going on.
Wow, thanks.
It didn't crash. It landed.
Crash landed.
Nah, that's a solid landing. That's like a B+. You know, you lose points for going through a building, but other than that, it's upright.
I love that it's like classic rocket ship shaped.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah, see, that's
that
a
ship
landing.
didn't crash. It parked.
Well, good. You look absolutely gorgeous.
At some point, you need to tell Rose so that she can help protect Donna.
I would burn down the world for you, darling. Anyone has a go, I will be there, and I will descend.
And she will win.
It's unfortunate the world doesn't know that you should not fuck with that woman.
Yeah.
She will end you and your civilization.
This extraordinary, beautiful thing, and you think, where the hell did she come from? How lucky am I? Don't you, Mum?
I forgot everything. It's a long time ago, darling. 15 years.
15.
Like I had something lovely. And it's gone.
Also, Donna doesn't look like any older. Ah, right beside.
Unit's really not on their A game today.
No.
They let that cameraman capture the word unit on their uniforms. They let the police get to this first. Those front three curls are so perfectly curled.
I know. She looks so good.
Meep, meep. Oh my god. I am the Meep.
You can talk.
Okay, we got some Disney Plus budget going on. It looks great.
Yeah.
I fell from the stars. I hurt my paw.
I don't love the fingers. They're too...
They're two salad fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else about it, cute as fuck, though. Cyberman?
No.
It is the Meep we seek. Continue the hunt.
That looks like a fucking Doctor Who villain. Let's go!
Yeah, 100%. Including the fucking shark hand thingy.
I wonder if those are like old ones that they've repurposed. That I just don't remember from when I was a kid.
Those villains?
I never know, right?
Yeah, there's so much of old Who that
I've seen a lot of it, but it was when I was 6.
yeah.
Okay, the Sonic has some new tech.
Yeah. I love that for us.
I don't believe in destiny, but if destiny exists, then it is heading for Donna Noble right now.
What for?
But she can't remember.
Yeah, not you, mate. I've got this.
What have you got?
Bye-bye.
Waited your whole life?
You wish.
I love the idea that the unit people are like trained on the order of his life so as not to spoil him on his future that they've already met.
Yeah.
That's such a fun concept. But wait, you're the skinny one. I can't talk to you about the woman yet.
Yeah.
Fun. What the fuck? I don't think that's good.
No.
Be my friend. Be my friend.
No.
These are the kind of things that, like, all Rose needs is one TikTok, and she sells, like, 850,000 of them.
Yeah.
Stuffing inside.
Hey, you pulled its tummy out.
No.
That has to be practical, right?
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Sometimes I think I'm from a different planet. That's what other people say.
Yeah, it's gotta be a puppet.
But probably with some, like, enhancement in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
No secrets in this house. Now, have you got anything for recycling?
That's a great shot.
Please, let's go inside.
And those eyes are amazing. They look so real.
This is the most mom.
What?
What?
Why'd you poke it in the eye?
That's so Donna.
How the hell is it talking?
Don't look at it. Look away. Right now, it isn't real.
Please.
That man back there is not real.
Well, no, if she remembers me, that's slightly different.
No such thing as spaceships. We've got to bloody march.
Wow, so cute. Here we go again.
We're skinny man.
No, it isn't. No.
She's losing her mind.
Something smells nice.
I love that man.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
He's not dead, you idiot. He's in sheltered accommodation. He's 94. He can't manage the stairs.
My chosen pronoun is the definite article. I am always the Meep.
Oh, I do that.
Sorry, say that again?
We demand to search the house. This has been declared a military zone.
Not today, thanks.
But I hope the
So
insurance
Operation
is
Keep
good.
Donna from finding out is not going well.
No.
Oh, they're not on the same side. Interesting.
This kid is like, what the hell?
This kid's like, this is the best day ever. What? The Doctor has picked up some new abilities.
Yeah, that Sonic has been upgraded.
Come on, Levitt! Come on! That's it!
Come on! I do like this, like, after-school special, like, the Doctor learns how to interact with trans people. It's working for me.
Yeah.
Because if anyone would be on the side of trans... Oh, they can fly!
Oh, good.
They fly now?
Well, I love it. He's like, the Meep is like, I'm the Meep. The Doctor's like, oh, yeah, no, I do that.
Yeah. If anyone would get it.
That's not concrete, that's mortar.
Thank you, Bob the Builder.
Stop telling her things. Doctor, shut the fuck up.
You're not bad.
No, she doesn't.
I do. Oh, someone actually got hit. Okay. I was about to say no one's actually getting hit, but someone did.
Yeah.
I do like that it was the comeback tour poster on the wall.
That one? Red Dawn?
Yeah, but at the top says the comeback tour.
Oh, okay.
One thing, I know that this is so dumb, but in my head, the Doctor can't drive. Like, I know he can.
Well, we know at least for a fact that David Tennant's Dr. can because he drove the school bus in I don't think it was a Christmas special, but...
You had one job, dude.
But the one where they went to the planets and there was the, like, things that, like, ate everything that was alive on the planets and they were going to come through the wormhole into London.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Oh, I know that he can, but if I was writing Doctor Who, he wouldn't be able to, because I think it would be funnier.
It would be funny.
Till such time as I deem it fit and proper. Is that understood?
Now to hell with this! Exhibit C! No stun guns from me! Just die!
I knew I didn't like him. It was the fingers.
Yeah, yeah.
You stupid woman with your weird child!
Oh, don't you dare!
If you kill me and fail to take this family hostage, you'll never find out, will you?
Maybe.
Because that thing is gonna...
Jesus Christ.
The evil Meep design is so good.
Yeah, yeah. Well done.
That was fun. Even the Meep likes Game of Thrones.
I name this ship the Delusions of Grandeur.
The gravity stanchions!
Gravity stanchions, brandished.
Why is turning this thing on so complicated? You have to press like 46 buttons.
Yeah, how many does the fucking Doctor press?
He travels through time. This looks like it should be an on-off switch.
Mass murder or off.
Evening, boys. I don't just fire darts, mate.
Please tell me we're getting a new season of Torchwood.
But if the doctor can't save the city, we're all gonna die. I've got to help.
Yeah. Yeah. No one said it in front of her, too. Does Donna die? I just love that he's the beep of the Meep. You know what I mean? You know what I don't like about the fingers is that the tips are flat.
Yeah.
Weirds me out.
Mm-hmm.
Drive installed and used.
Oh. Fuck. I don't know why this is bad yet, but it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Switches, the top ones, the blue ones, stick them all down.
Activate the dagger drive.
How many buttons do you have to press to turn this thing off?
I don't know.
He's been pressing buttons for like 3 minutes.
Also, the doctor was like, "Oh no, you need to interrogate us and shit." And the Meep was like, "You're right." And then the Meep was like, "Nah, fuck it."
I think the Meep wasn't anticipating his ship was going to be ready when he got back.
Maybe.
He's like, I'm going to have time to kill. They got to do a bunch of steel work. Oh my god.
I gave away all my money. And give away 166 million Pounds!
Yes, Donna, but destruction of London?
Oh, I'll show you destruction. I will triple drive the particle manifesto, overstep the underlip.
There she is.
Because I get to do this!
4, 3, 2.
All right.
Reverse. Ignition reverse.
Oh, it fixes everything.
Oh, well, that is convenient for all the road workers.
It's a good thing there was no one on the roads.
Kill him! Eradicate him!
What is it?
Eradication. The Meep watches Doctor Who.
What?
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 What? Doctor! I think it's safe for you to come down now.
Is she part Time Lord?
One person, but you had a child, and the meta crisis.
Oh, shit! Oh,
Her memory of the TARDIS.
that's very sweet.
Every creature we met, she remembered as a toy.
Exterminate!
Oh, cool. Okay. The Ood.
Oh my god.
All right. Oh, hey, Unit bought Avengers Tower. They never answered who bought that in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh my god.
I didn't love that.
That was a little rough.
After all these years, I'm finally me.
That's cute, though.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see inside?
No, no, no.
No.
A lot of husbands would worry. You know, me, in a box, with another man.
Yeah, but not him.
Not your type.
We love a secure king. Oh, wow. There's that Disney Plus money.
This is like that, like, millennial aesthetic.
Right?
Just
Everything's great.
It looks good.
My only problem with the TARDIS is always that there's nowhere to sit.
I know, yeah.
Like,
you don't
it needs
sit.
a lazy boy. It's so
With
clean,
those,
but the
I
controls
know.
are still so janky.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's gorgeous!
Lena? Thank you very much. Careful. So I lost my job. Dropped coffee in the computer.
In the computer?
And Rose's school play. Well, maybe not that. She can't act. She's terrible. I don't know how to tell her. But
You know they're best friends, because it's the only person a mom would say that to.
Yep.
having a coffee. What's gonna go wrong? Oh my god, that's
Okay, so you know how she lost her job.
Just whoop. What was in that coffee? Oh, the TARDIS is lactose intolerant.
It was the cold milk.
Yeah.
We could end up anywhere in time and space.
We could end up anywhere in time and space.
Well done.
Well, all right.
That was a treat.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I definitely think, yeah. I liked a lot of it.
It feels very Doctor Who. Like, it feels... Yeah.
I think it's interesting because it seems like the show wants to go in a direction that I don't necessarily think is for me anymore. I think we'll watch the 4 specials, and I'm curious what they're going to do with Ncuti. But I don't know. Considering how massive the Dr. Donna thing was when it happened, it kind of feels like they rushed through it here. I like the fix at the end. I do. I really like that the Time Lord thing is in her not daughter, right? Because she's non-binary, but yeah. I don't know how to talk about that because there's an interesting element of this episode that seems to want to conflate non-binary existence with being trans, and those aren't. And being trans non-binary is a thing, but also like Rose appears to be trans and had used she/her pronouns in every way, which is not the same as being non-binary.
Well, and they refer to her as she.
Well, and that's my point.
Yeah.
But then when the binary, non-binary thing happens, being trans, she, her, is not the same as being non-binary. So it felt like they were trying to make a statement about the magic of the Doctor Time Lord stuff being the reason why she's trans. And I don't know how I feel about that. There's an element of this episode that I'm not sure. I like the whole, the Time Lord is shared between her and her daughter.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been stronger without trying to tie that to the reason she became trans is because she has the Time Lord stuff, which is, and because the Time Lord...
Because of a magic thing.
And that it's the gender of the Time Lord essence within Donna being male made Rose trans. I don't know how I feel about that. I have a weird... I just kind of wish she was just trans.
Yeah, that it had nothing to do with the Time Lordness. Because I too am confused, and I have no idea why they held hands at the end and were like, haha.
Well, and a male presenting Time Lord would never understand to just let it go is a very strange... I don't get what that means.
I don't know.
Could Donna always... So it got weird at the end in a scene that I think wanted to what seemed written to kick the hornet's nest online, but wasn't about what the episode was about.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That moment there where they're talking together, I was like, I don't get this, and it felt very clunky and... Yeah. It didn't feel... it wasn't great, but...
I want to be clear,
that was the only
we
thing
both very much support trans people. We have trans siblings. We are...
no, it's not about that.
It's not about that, right? I want to say I'm very much on the side of that. I just think that the way that it was used here and the dialogue was confusing in a way that I wish it wasn't. I wish that her being trans had nothing to do with it, and that she was just a trans character who happened to be related to the story with the Doctor and related to Donna, and I don't know.
I hear that.
I feel weird about it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm I don't get it, so I'm just gonna be I don't get it. I'm not gonna try and figure it out. Somebody I'm sure will tell me because when they were let it go, I was I'm not sure I understand this. But I do love I do love that that pronouns was the theme of the episode in a way, gender identity and just self identity, how they used it with the Meep. I thought it was very fun. They clearly were we're gonna talk about a thing in this episode. It's gonna be a very clear theme within this story that we're telling. And I hear what you're saying about you feel it felt fast, this resolution with Donna, but I always feel Doctor Who episodes move at lightning pace. And so this does not feel out of place for me. I agree. I think that moment with the Dr. Donna is one of the best of the new Who. It is so incredible and poignant and just heartbreaking. And that it really I think fueled the emotion of this episode. But it didn't feel fast. It didn't feel too fast to me. It felt fast in the way that like Doctor Who felt fast. Like it just felt, the vibe of this episode felt like Tennant's seasons. And so it just I feel like you could watch the Donna Doctor episode and this one back to back, and they would feel like they lived in very similar worlds, even though they were made 15 years apart. They say 15 in here. I don't know if that's like actually accurate, but it might be.
I think that, and I have felt this since the Capaldi years. I think that this show lost a little bit in getting more money. And I think that the biggest feeling that you would see different between back then and now is that the use of CGI and like the crispness of the show now, I think makes some of it not work for me. Like I really liked this episode, really liked this episode. I was on board with everything until they kind of got back to the Steel Foundry. And then like the way the streets opened up, but there were nobody on any of the roads, like
classic.
Thousands of people just died.
Oh yeah, but that's so Doctor Who.
And then the roads just like, but
then it fixed itself. Yes,
but my point is that like in the moment where Donna is dying, this like really heavy moment, it like cuts back to like a CGI thing that didn't work for me. And so I was taken out of the emotion of, oh my God, did Donna just die? By the cutaway to a CGI shot that I thought was a little bit goofy. And I kind of wish when the show was a little bit more physical, I think that some of those emotional beats landed better for me personally in a way that like that kind of, at that moment I felt like I should have been like just heart-wrenched.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't. As much as I love these characters, and I'm surprised that I wasn't as drawn in by it as I thought I was going to be.
Yeah, that's interesting because I at least from the episodes that I can remember, I can draw on like a lot of like emotional beats that were paired with like silly like Doctor Who isms, you know what I mean? Like there was
yeah, that's fair.
There like when the Daleks this is back with Rose, but there was an episode where the Dalek was like, it was like a, not a good Dalek, but it was the one who could like see the future. It's the one that opened it up its casing and could like feel the sun on its skin. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
But it's like this flippy, slimy, monstery thing, and you're like, what the fuck is that? But also, it's like deeply emotional because this like creature has had this thing taken away from them their whole lives.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And experiences it for the first time. So yeah, I don't know. And it's the same, like the Cybermen to me are so fucking goofy, but there's really good emotional beats with them as well. So I don't know.
I think that part of it might be that I don't know, and maybe it's why they wrapped this up in one episode. I don't know, given how much time has passed in between, that there is a way that they could have done this without making it an adult movie that would have like a much more mature thing that Doctor Who isn't. That would have satisfied me emotionally given these characters. Like, for me, I think that no episode of Doctor Who as the show could have been emotionally resonant enough for the time that has passed for me in my life since Dr. Donna happened, right? Sure. And so I think that like it might be a smart maneuver to just be like, this is how it happened. We got through it in one episode. Let's get on to the other episodes that don't have the like sword of Damocles hanging over them of how are they going to get through one of the most important elements of New Who? And so I don't know. I don't know that anything would have satisfied me now that I really think about it, right? Like, how do you handle this? It's one of those things that like I was always just kind of like never go back. But it is also really nice to see them on screen together again. So like it's tough. It's hard because I don't know. I really love the first like 40 minutes of the episode. Yeah, I really do.
There's
I love the Meep as a villain. Stuff. The turn from the cute to the super creepy. The Scissorbot things. I don't know what they're called.
Scissorbot?
They've got the like clamp on one hand and the gun.
Oh,
the insect-looking things.
I don't know.
The insect-looking things were great. There's a lot of fun stuff in this episode. I like the twist. I like the like, no, the Meep is the most evil thing in the world.
Yeah.
Like court case.
The sun like fucking the sun fucked it up. Like
I like that the Doctor is like a person for all peoples, but is clearly British because he pulls out like a British court wig.
Yeah.
From his pocket.
Yes.
Like there's a lot of stuff here. Like I don't know how I feel about the last chunk of the episode.
Fair.
And so I'm kind of split on it. I think that a lot of it's really great. David Tennant is great. He's back. I think a lot of cinematography was really well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel weird about it.
All right.
But it's such a huge thing that like I feel like it's something I'll have to watch a couple of times before I really know how I feel about it because of the weight. Like Dr. Donna was like a cultural moment for me.
Yeah.
You know? And so I don't know.
Fair.
Yeah, I feel weird.
All right.
I think that if the beats after it had landed for me better, I would have been more okay with it.
Yeah.
But the like a man would never understand to let it go. We just aren't. There's no problems anymore. I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that.
I don't understand what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
Is it a metaphor for like?
I just don't know what like women understand about Time Lords, like. Because then it opens up this like weird thing where like Jodie Whittaker's doctor was the doctor for like at least 3 years.
Yeah.
And because she was female presenting, she would have known how to save Donna from her problems, but didn't go do that because she didn't think about Donna.
No, they're saying that you this moment at the end you would get it. If Jodie had no way to know that like the kid would like her having a daughter would help her, but then the letting it go part.
Oh, so the letting it go can
something...
only happen because it's been split. I don't know. I find any time you use I personally think that it was pandery in a way that doesn't satisfy anybody, because people on the right are going to look at it and go like, oh, you like shoved the like liberal woke agenda down my throat.
Right.
And I think that people on the left are going to go like, hey, like gender's a spectrum, and like trying to paint there being certain kinds of thoughts as being gendered is not great. Mm-hmm. And so I think the only people who are going to be, I don't know. I just don't know who you're pandering to is the weird thing. It feels pandery to nobody.
If you just lifted out that moment,
it's better.
Yeah, it's much better. I don't feel like I'm missing something.
I think the better moment is so much simpler, which is just that Rose has some Time Lord energy in her because she is, Rose is Donna's daughter.
Yeah.
And so she's not going to die.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, it didn't need to be more complicated than that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the twist from like, oh, but like there's still too much energy, so we're still going to die. So because we're women, we know how to solve the problem is like, it's just, I don't understand. I don't know. It just didn't work for me. And I think that it just kind of veered into like...
No, I agree. I think if you lift that moment out of the episode, it's a fucking banger. But that was like very confusing.
Yeah, and the rest of the episode is really great, right? Yeah. Like, I love the Meep. I love the, like, crawling through the top of the house. Like, there's so much good shit here, but it just ends in a weird, like...
Yeah. And it felt messy and clunky. Like, they were just saying dialogue. And I was like, what?
Yeah. What do you think of the new TARDIS?
It's fun. I find it hilarious that it's, like, very, like... millennial decor, simplicity, but they made it look really good. So I'm not mad about it. It feels very in line with the times. Yeah.
I have a theory about it.
Okay.
That we might find out in the next couple episodes. I wonder if it is not a new TARDIS, and if this is what the TARDIS looks like, and that. People probably left with me talking about the other stuff, but for the people who have stayed, hi. I think that is the base TARDIS, and that we're going to find out that David Tennant's face is on this Doctor temporarily because... And so he doesn't get his own TARDIS. He doesn't get his TARDIS back because he's not back. There's a reason why his face is here, and so he has the generic TARDIS. Because that TARDIS has nothing in it. It is so clean and bland. There's no personality. And so I think that it might just be that it's like at its factory settings until we get Shutigatwa, because he is actually a new Doctor, and that this is this weird, even the TARDIS knows because the Doctor doesn't know yet that this is a blip moment between doctors, not like him. I don't think this is his TARDIS in a way. I don't know if that's true. I obviously I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
The episode where the Doctor steals the TARDIS, I thought that was like the true TARDIS, like the factory settings of it, but I can't.
Oh, that's a good call.
I can't remember well enough because it's been a decade plus ? So like I'm not sure, but that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels so cold. And that's not something, like, I would describe Peter Capaldi's Doctor maybe as cold. I would describe some of the, like, original Doctors as cold. It's not something I would describe David Tennant's Doctor as, so it is a surprising look for him. Which makes me think that there's a reason. There's a reason external to him.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we find out.
I mean, or they burn the TARDIS to the ground, because Donna apparently just cannot hold on to a cup.
Yeah?
You know what I think it was?
What?
I think that, much like an actor, she's used to the cups on set being empty. And that time it had liquid in it. So she was acting like it was an empty cup. Like, so many...
She was definitely fast and loose with that
set
cup,
deck,
so... Yeah.
directors, ADs, put liquid in your actors' cups. For the love of God. I cannot watch actors do this in a scene. Because they were given an empty cup to pretend had liquid. It's awful to watch.
Yeah.
Just put a little bit in there so they feel the weight. And we'll be okay. That was a joke. That was not about this episode. Yeah, I don't know. I feel mixed on it. I feel like the ending kind of took it in a weird direction, but mostly I think it's a pretty solid episode, and David Tennant is just incredible.
Yeah, he's perfect.
He's remarkable.
Yeah.
What do you think about Rose as a character?
She's not much of a character yet. Like, it wasn't about her.
I also feel like I thought she was going to like be the new companion, but we didn't really learn anything about her. And then there's like 3 versions of her in the episode, right? You have like her not knowing what the fuck is wrong with her own self.
Yeah.
And then her having her Time Lord stuff activated. So she's like, oh, I know a bunch of stuff that I should know. And then like we don't really get to like real Rose until 2 lines at the end of the episode. So I feel like if they want to bring her back, they almost have to like reintroduce her as this like this fully realized version of herself that she's found at the end of the episode.
Yeah. Because the story wasn't about her, which is like fine. It's fine. That's okay. But yeah, I don't feel like I have a good sense of like who she is. So
I'm curious if she comes back because she's not Ncuti Gatwa's companion, and I don't think she's in the next adventure. So I wonder if she was a one-off or I don't know. Just curious.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm curious to watch the next one. Wild Blue Yonder will be back next Saturday with more Doc Who, but we're also back every day this week with a reaction because we love these lights.
We're catching up.
Yeah, it's almost Christmas. Hope that you're having a happy holiday. Hanukkah might be over when this goes up. No, it's not over yet. So happy Hanukkah if you are celebrating, and I hope that you are all having a wonderful life. Because it's a wonderful life. Hey, got another holiday thing in there.
Oh,
if you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is, there is a right answer.
Donna
Noble, the Doctor Donna. It was fun having you back, and I thought she was only going to be in 1 episode, so I'm excited that we're going to apparently have her next week. Maybe.
Hell yeah.
Or she just won't be in it, and they won't explain what happened to her.
No, we got her for a minute.
I would love if it's just a completely different adventure, and Donna's not mentioned ever again.
Yeah.
It's like the mission that we'll find out about when David Tennant regenerates a 3rd time in like 2025 or 2035.
Oh my God.
If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Do something nerdy tonight, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.